On Friday, January 22nd, representatives of the VFW Post 334 arrived at the Oxford Orion Fish Food Pantry to make a generous donation. Post Commander Jim Hubbard was joined by Chuck Haskin and Jim Mouse to present Fish with a check for $1,200. The donation allows the organization to sponsor a shelf for an entire year.
It is absolutely overwhelming. Every donation we get is a real gift, but to have them adopt a shelf, that is wonderful. It just takes the pressure off from the total fish unit of having to do this. However, we will help to maintain this shelf. It will not be empty, but their donation is wonderful. It will truly relieve our efforts.
Once a year, we do what's called a Buddy Poppy Drive. It's in the month of May, so you'll start seeing us the first 2 weeks of May. We'll be on street corners, we'll be at stores, we'll be everywhere with our little red Buddy Poppies. And through those donations, we take that money and just for the fish store here, we turn around and gave $1,200. For the Oxford and Lake Orion High Schools overnight parties, we donated $500 to each one of those. Recently, we donated $1,000 to the Lake Orion Police Department. They needed some Kevlar vests for their dogs. So all the money we get in our relief fund goes back out and does directly to the community and or our veterans that are in need. We try to help them out as much as we can. But without the support of the community, we couldn't do any of these activities at all.
After seeing a video produced by ONTV that spotlighted the Fish Food Pantry, Chuck Haskin attended a February meeting and asked his fellow members if they knew about the organization that had recently moved into their new location on M24. He was surprised by their response.
We asked, how many people know exactly what this is? We had 4 veterans knew what fish represented. Majority of them thought this was more like a fish market, not a food pantry, because they never took the time as they're doing 55 miles an hour down the Pier Road to actually know what this organization does. So what we're hoping, we're not only giving the donation out here to fish, but we want to challenge all of our membership is to get the word out there about fish and what they do here, so the people in need know where to go. And for any other donors out there, it's a fantastic place.
Post Commander Jim Hubbard told us he found out that several members of the organization had used the services offered by Fish in the past.
At the meeting, there were several gentlemen that stood up and mentioned that at one time in their life they needed the support, and so they went to Fish and were treated with a wonderful opportunity to receive food and get them to their hard time. So with their expectations and explanations how wonderful things were at the Fish organization, it was a real easy vote to make to help support this organization.
Oakland County is the richest county in the state of Michigan, and I think it's the 19th richest county in the United States, and yet there are hundreds of people that are going hungry. There's really no reason for that. If we can get the other organizations out here to join in with us and help support these families, everybody would benefit from it.
If you would like to adopt a shelf or make a donation, you can give Fish a call at 248-628-3933 or visit oxfordorionfish.org. In Oxford, this is Joe Johnson reporting for ONTV News.